What is up? What's up, guys? Oop, wrong screen. Already starting out crazy. What's up? It's Naja here. For those of you guys that do not know me, hi, my name is Naja, aka the Voodoo Child. I feel like I haven't really been introducing myself lately, and yesterday I just had an epiphany that I actually have a lot of new people that watch me that like trickle in. So, how are you? This is my Tribe Tea segment. It's basically when you guys send me in your stories and we all kiki. So this is live. I just want to show the chat really quick. What is up, guys? Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm a little late. You know, I had some business to take care of. Major shifts going on in my life right now for the better. So, yeah, girl. Shout out to my mod. Shout out to Nyala. What's up? Who else is up in here? Who else is up in here? Damn, all y'all are here. Hey, what's up, Kiki? Oh my God, what's up, Jasmine? Yes. Hey, everybody. Oh my God, y'all. I needed this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I needed a little distraction. I don't know about y'all. I had to pour a little bit of Red Bull in the green tea today. Like, it is what it is. So, just to give you guys full disclosure of where everything is at, camera's right here and the chat is over here. So if you guys ever see me looking over here, I'm reading you guys' chats, okay? And what else do I want to get into before I get into it? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories. I know you guys are looking at the title right now, like, what's going on? Is my boyfriend a little, you know, just a little bit? And my approach before we even get into it, I'm just like, girl, ask. Like girl, just ask. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to all my mods because I am late, girl. I'm late. So if any of you guys want to make sure you are notified, make sure that you guys click the all button for all the notifications for when I'm late on little times like this. Or you can go to shopvoodoochild.com and sign up to be a member. My website is now mobile friendly, so it's not gonna be a mess. It's mobile friendly, and you can join that way. You don't have to get the Wix app anymore, but it'll help you get notified faster than YouTube sometimes. So, and that we got a birthday in the house. Happy birthday, India! Shout out to India for your birthday, girl. Shout out to all of my Aquarius, man. Happy Aquarius season. If you are an Aquarius, drop some signs in the chat. And shout out to Adriana for the super chat, our first super chat of the day. So y'all, let's get into it because we got hella stories and they're all pretty much around the theme of like kind of like coming to terms with your sexuality, as well as like coming to terms with, basically just all of them are about coming to terms with your sexuality, whether it be your sexual orientation or your sexual imprint in this world, you know, like your essence, if that makes any sense. So yeah, make sure you guys like this stream before we get into it, because I'm about to start. Again, shout out to all the Aquarius. Shout out to all the Aquarius in the chat. Happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday. Air sign gang. Air sign gang. So this first story is called I'm Just Trying to Live Like Meg. Look. This did not age well, girl. But I get what you mean, like, because when you sent me this, like, yes, it was very much hot girl summer and all that. But I get what you mean, though. You just want to be sexually liberated. That's my assumption anyway. That's my assumption. Y'all in the chat talking about, oh my God, do not live like Meg, please, girl, please chill. Shit, Meg is an Aquarius too. That's crazy. Let me get into this, girl. So they say, hey, Naja and Tribe, thank you so much for the work you put into your content and channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro. I try to work hard. I really do. Got to stay busy, girl, or else you'll get lazy. Got to keep serving. Yes, you said you stay serving, T. Yes, got to keep serving and keeping it 100 at all times. No, and honestly, dude, and I'm going to come out with a video. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it this week or next week, posting my draw with me. I think I'm going to do it this week, but I'm basically just talking about like how I rediscovered myself and came back into myself in a quarantine climate, because shit, you have people joining cults, quiet as it's kept. You had people joining cults in 2020. You had people doing all types of crazy shit, and mentally people were off. People were in the house, and like I really had to regroup. Like, not gonna lie, I really had to regroup and get my sense of self right the fuck back. So yeah, it's very important. It's very important. But let me stop talking about my damn self, girl. They said, you can call me by my real name. I don't mind. Okay, girl. So let's get straight into it. I need advice on dating. I've only been in one 3-year serious relationship, and I didn't date anybody until college. And my experience is super limited. And after my last relationship, I'm trying to figure out how to go about dating. So, to give as brief of a synopsis as I can, I met my ex my freshman year. Girl, he was my mentor in a student group. Okay, taking advantage much. Like, sir, stay in your lane. Okay. But anyway, power dynamics. But so we had a messy, toxic beginning. You know, situationships and stuff, right? Oh, and shout out to Casey for the donation. Thank you so much, sis. Not required. Always appreciated. Always appreciated. But basically, they started off really toxic. I mean, I kind of figured power dynamics come into play. You know, it is what it is. So, however, they still pursued the relationship because I was sprung from day one. We are both Tauruses. Shout out to all the Taurus in the chat. Do we got any Taurus in the chat? Do we? Destiny said, I ignored her donation. Baby girl, I was reading. What is your donation? D said, we can't help these people with their sexuality. That's something you got to figure out yourself. Per period. Like, I be trying to tell people, but I'm like, hey, I'm all for if you want to get it off your chest, you can send me that shit. But I'm not the bisexual police. Like, I don't determine who. I'm not a bisexual gatekeeper, girl. I do not determine who is really bi. You get what I'm saying? Like, that is something that has to do with you. So yes, D, I definitely agree with that shit. Definitely agree with that. Like, that's your own personal journey at the end of the day. But yes, not a Taurus man. But Taurus men are so toxic. Never a fucking again. Like, Taurus men are the devil. They're okay friends, but girl, be weary. So, they said they are both Taurus and have a similar taste in music, movies, and a same low threshold for BS. Anyhow, our relationship was pretty cool and I learned a lot and I don't regret it. However, there were instances of him being a thought, basically, and being extremely emotionally immature. It became very emotionally abusive as well. And I knew that once I started to feel scared, I had to go. Yeah, y'all, if you feel physically frightened of your partner, like, you need to get out. You need to leave. Like, it's time to go. So I cut it off after he told me he cheated on me. Good, right on brand. He cheated on me during a summer where this motherfucker almost got us arrested over a chimichanga. How you almost get arrested over a chimichanga? Now I want to hear that story. What? But anyway, he said he showed up at my house unannounced and made me feel responsible for his mental health, and I was over it. Now it's a whole year later and a bitch is trying to get her whole ass life. I've graduated college and I am graduating college. And I am in a good place to really enjoy life without toxicity. I am ready to date, girl. However, nothing serious because I'm planning on going to law school next fall, so long as the Rona lets us have something nice. Girl, I'm sorry to tell you this. Sorry to tell you this, girl, but it ain't get better, girl. I mean, some schools are open. You probably are there right now, but like the majority of us are still suffering, girl. Still suffering. But so they say my issue is that I feel really insecure about my lack of sexual and dating experience. Like, girl, my kiss game is off, and I'm not trying to kiss no fine ass man like I'm eating a fruit roll up. I also want to make sure I don't get into sticky situations and keep the dating scene casual and fun. Okay, so this is kind of like, an oxymoron that a lot of people tend to have, because it's like, okay, you obviously know how to get more experience is to practice, right? So like, was the person that you were with just not kiss you? Like, what happened? Shout out to Pika for the donation, dude. She says, "Hey sis, can't stay due to work, but I wanted to drop some love. Hope you have a good day." Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Oh my goodness. But do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let me put the chat back up. Do you guys get what I'm saying though? Like, the whole how you get better is to practice, and you've been with somebody for 3 years, and like, what, did y'all not kiss? Did y'all not do anything, girl? I don't know, because would you want to have casual? Would you be down to have like casual hookups? Because that's the only way that you could get like experience, I guess, in that aspect. Especially because you're on like dating, like, and it all depends, like, what is your definition of dating? Because people's definition of dating is different, so I don't know. It's a mess. You said, girl, get back out there, right? Men's be lazy sometimes. Like, talking about practice. Was y'all just peckers? Y'all need to stop. Or kiss your hand, I guess. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, the only way to get good at something is to practice. So, like, go out there and don't expect anything serious. Like, it depends on what your definition of dating is. Because my definition of a date is you take me out, you get me some food, you know, wine and dine me, and then we could do something if it's casual, you know. But people's definition of dating is different. Hannah says, I think she's overestimating experience. That's my thing, too. I feel like you're not as bad as you think. Like, I don't think you're as bad as you think. Like, how could you be in a relationship with 3 years? Unless the dude you were in a relationship with has, like, very specific, odd, like, kinks or something like that. And, like, kind of, like, trained you to satisfy him type shit. Like, I don't see how you would be, like, inexperienced. Like, I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Y'all was just hugging. Like, y'all was hugging. Like, I don't know. But she said, I am strong-willed and so much more confident in every other aspect, and now know that I am not willing to sacrifice my peace for anyone, friend or man. Lastly, I'm 22 and y'all. I think I figured out what's going on now. She said, lastly, I am 22 and I've never had a real orgasm, which I'm pretty sure I've never had one. She said, I feel like I'm not having experiences. It's not typical in my age group, and I don't really like squares either. Please send help for your girl. How do I go about dating with these ugly ass training wheels? Thank you for reading, and Tribe, thank y'all for listening. Girl, you need to go and learn what you like first. Like, instead of trying to be perfect for other people, you get what I'm saying, and being fulfilling other people's expectations, you need to learn how to please yourself first. Like, you need to do like a you never told me your name, we're gonna call you Debbie. You need to do like a Debbie one-on-one session with yourself, girl. You need to do a Debbie one-on-one session with yourself, figure out what you like, what you don't like. And it's all about communication. It's really all about communication. Because how are you with somebody for 3 years and never had a big explosive moment? Let's just say that. Like, it's all about communication, girl. It's all about communication. What y'all think? What do y'all think about this? That's pretty much the end of the submission, though. Yeah, everybody's just like, girl, work on you. And Jay says a lot of people have never had a real one before. Y'all will be surprised when the true one happens. Look, y'all know me. I don't really like talking like this, but I could co-sign. I could co-sign for that. Like, you'll know, bro. You'll know. A lot of girls haven't, but you'll know. But how could you even gauge that if you don't know how to give one to yourself? You get what I'm saying? So I would just learn yourself. Miss Debbie. Miss Debs. Right, V. Get you a little toy or something. Learn yourself, Miss Debs. You said you feel like people are having more experiences than you. I feel you on that. I mean, shit, I'm 24, about to be 25. And when I was your age, literally, when I was like 22, I literally felt like everybody was having fun except me. Like, I don't know. it's just a feeling because you're at a weird spot because people are pressuring you to act older than you are, and then sometimes people treat you younger than you are. So it's very an awkward age. And then our generation, you know, we get jobs in grown ass spaces, so then there's age gaps. Like, it's a lot, girl. It's a lot. Gianni says, my friend has been with someone for 5 years and has never had one, but she still enjoys it. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut my mouth. Let me shut my mouth. That's what I'm saying, Clarissa. I'm like, something is cap about that. Like, there's a lack of communication there yet again, because, like, girl, if you add some things into the equation, you can have a little something, something. That's what I'm saying. It's all about communication, people being okay, like being open and like open with their sexuality with their partner and not holding back on no weird shit. Like, I'm telling you, it's all psychological. Like, there's a lot. Y'all, let me not have a sex seminar or some shit. Y'all know I don't even like talking like this. Y'all getting me out my comfort zone. Gianni said, that's what I said. Right, like, something ain't right. Something's not right. Like, something's not right. Something's not right. So yes, homework for the day from the tribe. Work on you. I think we can all agree with that. Work on figuring out what pleases you so that you could better decipher the type of men that you want to date in the world and shit, because, or that you want to keep. Because if you want to get your body count up, because if to you getting your body count up equals getting your experience up, all I could say to you is, like, don't settle. Because that's the thing where when it comes to hookups and shit like that, you should be enjoying yourself. You should not be letting nobody jack off inside you type shit, bro. Like, you should be enjoying yourself. Tell people what the fuck you want done to you, and if they don't do it, kick them to the fucking curb. Or if they don't want to do it consensually, then be like, okay, kick them to the fucking curb. Like, because if you don't realize what you like, then any old person, just like your old dude, can come in and just train you to do things that he likes done, and now you're going into the world like, you know, do not settle, bro. That's the biggest advice I could give you. You are educated. You're going to law school. Like, don't settle. Just don't settle. Even on the bare minimum of dating. That's what I said. Everybody's definition of dating is different. I wouldn't even settle when it comes to these hookups and the dating and shit. Like, you should be enjoying yourself. And technically, girl, we're still young. We are still young. I don't know why everybody's trying to make it seem like your 20s or the new 30s, girl. Like, we are still young. Fuck that. We have so much more to learn, like, about so much more shit. Like, it's the beautiful thing about life. But let me know what you guys think about this story in the comments below. If you have any advice for them, leave it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much in the chat for helping me out. Because, yeah, bruh, we should not be being sad out here, man. Like, we need to start taking charge for real with, like, our bodies in that sense. Like, and it's not our fault because we've just been conditioned with, like, you know, porn and stuff to be trained, like, oh, well, the act is over once the guy finishes, and, like, oh, well, the whole scene is just about you get what I'm saying? Like, it's been conditioned in us, and we just gotta start demanding what the fuck we want. Fuck that. Like, fuck being pillow princesses and all that. No, fuck that. Look at y'all, got me over here talking my shit. I can't stand y'all. Y'all got me talking my shit. Oh my god. Let's go to the next one, y'all. Oh my god, man, not even no kissing, bro. Sometimes kissing can help. Like, that's why I'm like, what is going on here? Oh my god, girl, I am hoping you get laid and have a good time really soon. I hope you've had a good experience since you sent that to me, because, man, I feel like that's something every girl should experience at least once in their damn life. Like, damn, that's the least God done gave us. We don't have to have all this other hardships biologically. That's the least we could have. Damn, like, talk about, do they shake y'all are cutting up in this chat. Y'all could go and look at the live chat after. Y'all are cutting up. Okay. The next tribe tea is just called, y'all, I don't know. Girl, I don't know either, girl. I don't know either, but it's just called Girl, I Don't Know. Okay, so she says, "Hey Naja and Tribe, I hope I don't get too many red flags." Girl. So it's Carmel here. It's been a long time since I wrote to y'all. Since the last time that y'all heard, I was sleeping with my 32-year-old coworker and just left a 2-year relationship. Y'all need to stop fucking y'all coworkers. Yesterday, girl. Well, BS followed me short after that. So I had quit my job with my old ass coworker and went to my old job, which I hated. But my granddad was having surgery and it was closer to my house. So at the time it worked for me, but it wasn't bringing in enough money because she stayed with her grandfather. So I ended up kicking it with my ex's uncle. Is it just me, y'all? But I feel like it's a whole other level of trifling when people break up and then you go and live with their family members and shit. Or like you go and kick it with their family members. Like I feel like that is a whole different level of trifling, bro. Like, I'm sorry, sis. You said it. You knew that the red flags, you knew y'all are going crazy in the chat talking about who, who, a what? The uncle. Yeah, like, cause I'm just trying to imagine like if I broke up with you and now my uncle is having you live with me. Like, I think I saw an episode of Dr. Phil that was like that, where the girl's daddy was a hoarder and her ex just decided to live in the house with him. Like, and I'm just like, why would you even want, like, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Tantra said, yeah, it's weird unless y'all were childhood friends, family. Like, no, still, I feel like there needs to be a line drawn. There needs to be a line drawn. I feel like there needs to be a line drawn because there is a reason why y'all are no longer together. And nah. Because it's like, okay, say my brother was dating a girl and I liked the girl and we were cool. And then him and her broke up. And then I find out the reasoning is because she cheated on him and blasted him all over social media. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I liked her. And I mean, like, no, like, you disrespected my brother. Why would I let you live with me? Like, I don't know. I just think it's shady on both ends. Because for one, you're a kin. Why don't you see where I'm coming from? And then two, like, girl, the audacity. The audacity. Like, you're about to just go live with my people. Right, bruised leg. Like, okay, maybe if you lived in a village with like 50 people, right? Shout out to D. Thanks so much for the super chat. She says, I did that with my man. Oh, hell no. His mom posted me and his son on her boyfriend, on her Facebook, not boyfriend. But we got back together and we're married now. See, but that's why y'all can't be playing like little on and off games with people, family and shit. In my Rico Nasty voice, wearing my stupid face in private, because once you start breaking up, coming back together, breaking up, it's just like it gets crazy. I don't know. It gets crazy. Now the freaking y'all talking about Naja has a brother. Y'all, I got hella siblings. Like I don't know why y'all think I'm the only child. I'm the oldest, but I got hella siblings. But yeah, so she's living with the ex's uncle. She says, but it wasn't like that. He let me sell work for him and his fugly wife. How is the wife fugly and the wife is letting you in her home? Girl, I'm just working with what you're giving right now. I'm just working with what you're giving right now. It might get better, but like you just called this lady fugly and you in her and her husband's home and you're not even related by blood. They didn't even have to let you be in there. Do you have any babies with this man, or y'all are cutting up today? Right, dragging the wife. Yes, Divine, that's my code. The rule is we break up and the family do too. That's why I never get nobody in my freaking business, because as soon as I say something to the family, I know that in my heart is exactly how I feel and how I'm going to stay feeling, because you could forgive and kiss on and fuck your dude and be okay, but your family can't, and they'll remember that shit and hold a grudge. Like, so been there, done that. Not trying to do it. Like, no. But yes, I definitely agree. Keep it cute. You got to keep it cute, man. But yeah, didn't have to comfort a wife, man. She says, at first it was cool, you know, getting money in the streets. Why did I just catch that she's selling drugs? Girl, not they got you on the corner. Giving the... Girl, they got you slanging on the streets. Because I just realized she said he let me sell work for him. And she talking about at first it was cool getting money in the streets. Y'all, I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Wait, so much. Girl, not y'all all fucking ruining the community. This is a fake plant, y'all. Please don't think I'm beating on the... Girl, you selling crack to the community, girl. Oh my God. So she said the uncle started acting weird and calling me at times that didn't have to do with the business we needed to take care of. Then he would invite me over to the house while his wife wasn't there, which was fine for a little bit because we had handled street business together. But he started to get touchy, like hugging me a little too tight and played footsies with me. Which is extra weird. Y'all, I just imagine like a soil ass sock with the big toe with a hole in it just going like, ugh. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is extra weird for me because he is older than my dad, and I just wanted to do what I had to do and get gone. Then one day his wife had invited me over to set up for this guy's birthday, and we did at the time. I wasn't a big drinker or a smoker. So while we were at the kitchen table creating a playlist for his party, drinks kept getting poured and blunts kept getting passed to me. So the next thing I remember is we're in the adult room. What's the adult room? So there are children involved in this situation. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is going on? Do you have kids with this man's nephew, and that's why y'all are all here? Because you said the kids room. I mean, the adult room. So if there's an adult room, that means there's a kids room. This is so, girl, this is just giving me like paranormal activity. It's giving me PTSD flashbacks. Like, just having a hood ass house party with the babies in there coughing on smoke. Like, come on, man. Like, I know that there are babies involved because you're talking about we going to the adult room. So what's the opposite of the adult room? The playroom, the kids room. Man, look, I'm getting PTSD flashbacks. I used to be that baby coughing on smoke. Bitch. Like, dead ass, girl. Yeah, because no, right, adult room sounds like a not safe for work room, to be honest. No, they're literally at his house. They're at his house and they're having a birthday party. Look, this is bad. So in the adult room, he is swinging from the pole. They put a pole. Girl. So the man, the uncle, is spinning from the pole because they're playing a drunk truth or dare, okay? Like, one of the dares that I remember vividly is that we had to get, that we had to give the wife a massage in the bed. Y'all. What do y'all think happened? Right, this story got way too many. This is the adult room. This is the very much adult room. They just started going at it right in front of her, bro. Like, right in front of her. Like, no fucks, just right in front of her. And she said, I'm so lit, I'm stuck. Like, yes, my mind is telling me to run, but I'm so wasted. Like, I couldn't move. So the next thing I know, girl, this is giving very much Precious, very much about to throw up. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Y'all, I can't. Like, I can't, y'all. Like, this is nasty. Girl, look. Girl, look. I'm attracted to women, and I would have punched this bitch in her fucking throat. Talking about she grabbed you and tried to fuck. Bro, I would have popped her ass in the fucking throat. Like, you got me so fucked up. Sober, drunk, whatever. Yeah, exactly. Y'all don't want to know. Like, y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't want to know. Oh, and mind y'all, this lady is grown as fuck. I wouldn't even have went that far, girl. Because I already knew where it was going the second you said you lived with your ex's uncle and his wife. I already knew where this story was about to go. Girl, y'all got to be careful out there, y'all. Y'all need to be careful with some of these couples. Because some of these couples, dude, you need to be careful. So, the next morning... Oh, and she says, anyway, the next thing I know, I'm being dropped off at home. Where were you? What is home now? I thought you lived with them. So what is happening right now? I am so confused, bro. So the next morning, she inboxed me saying she was sorry about the night before. Girl, no, fuck you. That's called assault, bitch. Like, I will press charges on your stank ass. Like, the fuck? Punch her ass in the fucking throat, bro. Like, so... I brushed it off and went on my way. Man, I am so sorry that shit happened to you. Like, that shit was assault. Let me know in the chat. That's assault. Bro, she was too fucked up to consent. Like, shout out to Jador Mia. Jador. Said my notification's been hoeing. I'm here now. What the fuck am I hearing right now? So, a whole lot of fuckery. That's what you're hearing right now. Because... she says she's back at her grandpa's now. Okay, now that makes... okay, I do remember she said she lived with her grandpa. But I thought she lived with the ex's uncle for a bit. I don't know. But yeah, that was straight up assault. Assault. You're stupid, Daniel. I ought to punch you in the fucking throat. That was assault, bro. A few weeks had gone by, and against my better judgment, I had to go back over to their house to do some street work for the pastor. Forgot to mention, they were like fifth in command to him at the church. You know what I think might be going on? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. I don't think she... y'all, this is so bad. I don't think she's selling drugs. I think she might be a Jehovah's Witness or something, going door to door. But they don't get paid for that. Girl, what is going on? Like, right, and he's a pastor. Like, this does not surprise me. Either you got the pastor selling crack to the community, or y'all are doing, what's it called? Being Jehovah's Witness. I don't know. The church. Right, y'all are gagging right now. The church? Why are they always working for the pastor? Because y'all need to... let me shut the hell up. You said, nah, she's selling drugs. No, that's what I thought, D. I'm like, nah, she's selling drugs, bro. Sue's like, nah. Oh, my God. Veronica says, be petty and expose them to the church. Dead ass. I will go to the new channel, whatever, and spill the tea. Born in July says, is she selling biscuit? That's what I'm saying. Like, what is working the streets? Like, what does that mean? Like, I know you're being discreet because obviously you're doing something illegal. I'm not trying to blow your spot up. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. So, she said, so this night was crazier than the one before. So we're sitting at the table talking business, and then the wife excused herself for a phone call. And after about 10 minutes, he went to go see what was taking her so long because she was kind of holding me up to leave. Turns out it was taking her so long because she had his phone and was going through it. And boy, what she found out pissed me off for her. Girl, fuck you. Like, girl, fuck you and your feelings and your cheating ass nigga. Like, girl, do not feel bad for her. I would have been like, girl, fuck you. Like, I don't care. Feeling bad. Like, feeling bad. You really thought by you fucking bitches with your dude was gonna make him not cheat on you? You fucking simple-minded ass girl. Fucking assaulting bitches with your dude. You thought that was gonna keep him with you? Simple-minded ass little girl. I would have fucking ran the hell out this bitch. but I get it. You were in it. You were in the situation. You had just been assaulted. Like, I get it. I get it. But I feel so, oh, man. Look, this is too much. I would have laughed right in her face too, like Sky off Black Ink Crew. Like I would have been in her face, like, give me my work and let me go. And honestly, girl, I don't know what type of work you doing, but he can't be the only supplier in the world, girl. Like, I don't know what you doing, and I don't condone illegal activity, but all I'm saying is there's more options out there, and that is a fact. There's more options out there. Shit, y'all, I'm about to post a video, 20 different ways to make money in 2021. Like, we about to side hustle it up. We about to make this bread this year. Tribe about to level up. Cause yeah, you don't gotta deal with this shit. You don't gotta deal with handling people that, like, oh my God. Right, feel bad for yourself, right, Ty? You're the victim, girl. So they start arguing, and I ain't pay no mind because I thought they was trying to get me in the room again. Girl, see, the fact that you're even scared like that, like you're like, they are dead ass wrong. They need to go to fucking jail because they put fear in your heart, bro. I don't like that shit. Like, they need to go to fucking jail. They need to go to jail. They need to go to jail. So they came out of the room arguing and fighting, like throwing, like fist fighting, Jesus. So I get up and I stand by the door calling my homeboy to come and get me because I still needed my money before I left. And the next thing you know, she picks up the bottle and almost hits him. And then when she put the bottle down, her ass picks up a knife, about to kill all of us. Girl, they could have kept the money. Depending on how much the money was, I would have to go. Oh my God. At that point, I'm outside. They, of course, follow, but anywho, while giving me my street business money, and she says, David put me up to it. F you. I didn't want to, but he made me. Duh, girl. Duh. You are one of those simple-minded ass women who think by having sex with another woman with your man is going to prevent him from cheating on you. Playing bisexual is going to make your man want to stay with you. No, ma'am, it's not. If a nigga don't want you, he don't want you. And if you're just going to reward him, then why would he not take the reward? And girl, you over here talking about he ain't want me to do, he made me do this shit to you. Fuck that, girl. You did it. Again, girl, fuck you. That's what I was saying. I would have literally, when she said, he made me do it, girl, fuck you. Like, playing. She said, La Miranda says it has to be drugs. Look, I'm not even going to give them the benefit of the fucking doubt. That seems to me just like a sex addicted pastor. Because that's what he is. And you're still going to jail, right? It don't matter if he made you do it or not. You did it. What happens when somebody gets murdered and someone witnesses it and the murderer said, hey, pick the body up, help me move it? They get charged. It doesn't matter if you didn't have no intent of moving the body, if you were scared, you didn't want to. You did it. Girl, you assaulted her. Like, what? Right, he gonna take the reward and still cheat. Aziza says they don't mean shit because you still went through with it, right? And there, that you have all the choice in the world. You've got to stab him now, right? Now you over here trying to stab people. I really hope she don't talk to them again either. There is not amount of money in the fucking world, bro. So that pissed me off even more. Thank the Lord, within seconds, my homie, and no, he didn't know what type of business I was in. He just knew I was kicking with some old heads. He pulled up and took me home. Turns out he was sleeping with so many women. I shit y'all not. A few days had gone by. I blocked them. Thank you, Jesus. I blocked them from contacting me. So on Sunday at church, I see them all boot the fuck up. That just disgusts me. And I'm not even going to get into, living in the South and seeing certain things and like my own personal faith. That's one thing I just am not going to do. But like, just know I could definitely relate to you in that sense where it's like, you know what people are doing and like, and then they just come in there all smug and fake. Like, I hate that shit, bro. That shit sucks, right? Well, yeah, that's what no good ass church people do, period, eh? Period. It's always the pastors, bro. It's always the pastors. Always, girl. He did try to pull me to the side one day and explain everything to me and how she was drunk, but I wasn't going to, nor was I trying to listen to shit this piss poor man had to say, period, girl. Not only did they both put my life in danger by swinging knives around and stuff, but he was sleeping with hella women. Who knows what type of diseases they could have had. And not to mention, girl, you got freaking assaulted. You were drunk. You even said in this shit, I didn't go into more detail because we're live, but you even said you blurred out. Like, you don't even know what happened. So add that to the list. Like, these are not excuses. She said she did get checked out and she's good. I've moved 2 new states since that happened, and this is the first time I've ever talked about it. I'm happy to get this off my chest. Until this day, I have more respect for the bottom of a bum's shoe than I ever will for these two. And that is on period, girl, because they need to go to jail. They need to go to fucking jail. What do y'all think about that story? Like, that was a mess. I just can't believe they literally went to a sex room, an adult room. I mean, like, what the hell is that? I've never heard of no kinky shit like that in my life. Like, what? Bringing toxicity onto Jesus. Like, that's my thing where it's just like, bro, how are you gonna like tarnish the faith by bringing shit like that into, like, and I get it, like, we're all mortals, we're all man, but the fact that you're, like, this was perverse. Like, the fact that your temptation, you couldn't even control yourself. Like, this was perverse, bro. This is too much. So many red flags, right, Tio? So many red flags. Tori says she closed it out beautifully, right? I am so glad you blocked them, you moved, and you're like, bro, I'm leaving this behind me. Fuck that shit. Like, seriously. Right, swinging on the pole, his nasty raisinette, looking at like, nasty, bro, nasty. Adriana says an adult room, and they assaulted this girl, and then sitting on church in Sunday, right? But then it just goes back to the deeper conversation of like how people don't really want to talk about assault and shit like that when it does come to the church, because you would think that would be the ultimate form of healing, being able to go to the church and talk about that shit and get healed in that sense. But a lot of people view it as like, oh, you asked for it, or oh, you had something to do with it, or oh, that was a sexual demon or something like that. Meanwhile, you got people like this fucking and sucking the whole town, renting out adult rooms and shit, sitting in, like, what? Ew. Brianna, that is a good question. Oh my God. Did your ex know about any of this shit? I forgot these people were related to your ex. Like, do they know about that? Y'all, oh my God. We got to move on, y'all. That is crazy. Let me know in the comments below. What advice would you give to somebody in this situation? Have you been in this situation? Because she's outie. She's done. She's moved on. She has flourished. She has left the bums in the past. So if you guys have any advice, or if you're in that situation, leave a comment below. So here is yet another entry about questioning their sexuality, but it's very short, so I'll allow it, But again, I'm not the sexuality police. I mean, I'm pretty much probably going to say the same thing the majority of the time, but I don't know. Maybe somebody feels how this person's feeling. So this person says, hey, Naja, before I begin, I just want to let you know that I love your videos and personality. Well, thank you so much. She says, not only that, but you've helped me to shape my views and ideas as well. I've grown as well as motivated me, and I appreciate you for that. Keep working hard, and I love you. Well, I love you too, sis. Thank you so much. So she says she is a 19-year-old Gemini. Shout out to all my gems in the chat. So she said, I'm 19 years old and a Gemini, if that means anything to the situation. Anyway, I'm having some kind of identity crisis because I'm not sure of my sexuality. This may not even be a matter because I'm in a relationship right now, but I am very attracted to women as I have already declared myself a lesbian. But I know for a fact I like women. I'm also kind of sort of attracted to men. I've dated men before and the relationships never lasted past a week. And I even tried sleeping with a guy and he wasn't bad, but I forgot he was a man and I tried to grab his titties. Oh my God. I'm just I'm just imagining like that is so funny. That is just so funny, bro. That is so funny to me, bro. You talking about you trying to grab some titties. Yeah, trying to grab some titties. He said, "Oh my life, that's awkward, girl. Not the titty." So when I realized there was nothing there, I was extremely disappointed. Girl, why don't you get with like a plus size guy? You can touch his titties. Best of both worlds. Touch you some titties, girl. So overall, the experience wasn't bad, but I just felt kind of bored and maybe like out of place. So I still find men and women attractive sexually and romantically. I love receiving attention from both, and I would flirt back when I was single. I just want to know if maybe this might be a normal thing for other people too. Should I even be worried about this or just forget about it because I'm already in a happy relationship? Should I try and put a label on it or just say fuck it and fuck whoever I want? Not right now, of course, because we loyal as fuck. But anyway, those are my questions and concerns. But I hope you have a good day, sis, and sorry for any grammatical errors. Okay, y'all. Y'all can check me if I'm projecting, by the way. Please check me if I'm projecting because I'm bi. So you're in a monogamous relationship with a girl right now, and I feel like you're dating a lesbian. That's the vibe I'm getting, is that you're dating like a lesbian, like I don't have these type of thoughts that you're having about men as lesbian. And that's why you're so fixated on labels, because it's pretty, you're literally explaining a duck and being like, am I a duck? So it's kind of like, girl, I think it's the labels that's bugging you. Let me know if I'm projecting, but that's just the thoughts that I'm getting, because you're like, I'm a lesbian right now because you're in a monogamous. That's like me being like, I'm straight right now because I'm in a monogamous relationship with a guy. Like, no, I still, you know. Let me see. What do y'all think? Somebody said, yeah, she's talking about no for real. The Nutri says, I think she definitely belongs to a community. That's what I'm saying, because usually, even if you're a bi girl and you date a lesbian, it becomes a little bit like distancing when you do try to hang out with their lesbian friends and shit like that. So that's why I'm like, girl, is it more so the labels for you? Because it seems to me like you like both. You don't need to label yourself though, dude. That's what I'm saying. If you happy, fuck the rest. Be what the fuck you want to be. Like, what the fuck? Just like who you want. That's what I'm saying. Like, no matter who you date, it doesn't make you any less bi or any less whatever. Like, so, I don't know, girl. She says she need to break up and throw it out to the streets for a while. That's the thing. It seems like she's done a lot of experimentation. Like, I feel like what's really getting to her is the label. Like, fuck a label, girl. And nothing is purely 50-50. That's the thing. Like, nothing is 100% 50-50 when it comes to bisexuality. Like, you can like women more than men in certain aspects. You could like men more than women in certain aspects. It's not like a clean cut divide for a lot of people. That's what people just think, but it's not. So even pan people's definitions of sexualities are different as well. Like, because some people would think that bi people aren't attracted to trans people, which in my opinion is not true. Like, so it's all the labels and all that shit just makes stuff muddy, and it just seems like it's stressing you out, girl. Just be you, be happy in the relationship that you're in, because if you're not about to be fucking anybody else, then why does it really matter? Like, if your girlfriend's name is Alex, just say you're Alex sexual, girl. Like, I just don't see the point. I don't know. I don't see the point. Like, if the relationship, if you're over here thinking about you're missing out or on fucking people or whatever, like, then maybe you need to like think about the relationship for real. I don't know. But Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I think that sexuality is pretty fluid, bro. Like, I just don't see why we need to have all these labels and all these extra alphabets and shit. Like, I get representation is very important, but it's just like some of the shit is damn near the same sexuality, just wrapped in different bows at this point. Like, don't stress yourself out about it. Just be happy. Just be you. Be good to your girl. And yeah, that's pretty much all I could say. That's pretty much all I could say about it. But I'm not the bisexual police, so I'm not gonna fucking like, you're bisexual, bitch. Okay. Our next story. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Y'all ready? Oh, Ty's about to dip. Bye, Ty. I'll see you later, baby. I'll see you later. But Tedra said, I'm still questioning and I'm 30. So that's what I'm saying. Like, just go with the flow, bro. Like, there's no point in trying to make other people comfortable by fitting into their boxes. Like, just do you. But this next story is just called The Clownery. The Clownery. So she said, hey, Naja, I love your videos and I need some help. My name is Hazel and I just graduated not too long ago. I haven't seen anyone named Hazel in a really long time. Is it just me? I haven't seen anyone named Hazel in a while. Shout out to Callie for the super chat. She said, I'll say it like this. Be the butterfly that you are as long as you are comfortable landing on whatever flower stem that matters. Ooh, yes, girl. That sounds like it needs to be framed and put in the kitchen. Yes. Live, laugh, love. Yes. Thanks, Callie. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, I was just saying I haven't heard the name Hazel in a while. But she said she moved back I've moved back my whole 4 years of high school. Wait, what? You said I moved back a forward. How do you move back a forward? Hazel, how do you move back a forward? Okay. My whole 4 years, but in my junior year, I lived in Texas. Oh, I think she meant I moved back to Howard. I moved back to Howard, y'all. I swear. I'm sorry. She moved back to Howard by 4 years of high school, but in my junior year, I lived in Texas, and that's where I met Tony from one of my ex-friends, Jennifer. So Tony and Jennifer had a thing going on at the time, so he would hang around the friend group often. One day, Tony, who is a Leo, shout out to all the Leos in the chat. Let me see them signs in the chat. If you're a Leo, drop your sign. So Tony told Jennifer that he was starting to catch feelings for me. Here we go. Look, my thing is the audacity, the boldness, bold and brash in my Squidward voice. You really had the nerve and audacity while you're like pursuing me to just come up to me and be like, yeah, I'm kind of feeling your friend. Okay, that's great. But now that you've let that be known, my friend's never going to date you. And now you need to go. Bye. Because this ain't an option, boo-boo. This ain't an option. We're not playing who gets to date who. Like, no, that's not what we're doing at all. So Jennifer told me, and I decided to not do anything since Jennifer has been talking to him for a while. Exactly. And Jennifer, you're a head ass. Why would you even bring this to me, girl? Like, Jennifer, why are you even bringing this to me? I didn't tell you that I like him. Why are you bringing this to me, Jennifer? I get it. Y'all were in high school or whatever, but it's like, I don't know. So Jennifer told me, and I decided to not do anything since Jennifer's been talking to him for a while and I didn't want to get in the middle of it. Time flies and Jennifer and Tony end up being friends. So Tony starts to hit me up and I told Jennifer about it and she says she didn't care. I could talk to him if I wanted to. As a friend, I knew she did care, even though she doesn't. But girl, Hazel, why would you even want to talk to him? I would not even want to talk to him. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just uppity, but I wouldn't even want to talk to somebody that I knew, like, liked my friend. Like, does that make sense? But, of course, that's all a high school situation. But, like, as an adult, I would not want to, like, you get what I'm saying, girl? I don't know. But sis really gave the sloppy second. So, as a friend, I knew she didn't care, but she really did. But me and Tony started to be friends with benefits. Well, that sped up quickly. On the low. even though we didn't really do anything. What do you mean you didn't do anything? That's what benefits are. Y'all did something, girl. Am I tripping? What's up? Is the vocabulary changing now? Is the vocabulary changing? Because I thought friends with benefits meant you were doing something sexual. Are y'all friends with benefits or just friends? Because that don't make no sense, girl. That don't make no sense. So I ended up moving to Arkansas during the end of sophomore year. I also ended up losing contact with Tony, and me and Jennifer stopped talking. When I moved to Arkansas, I found out Tony and Jennifer ended up dating. I really didn't care since I was in a relationship myself at the time, my whole junior year. But then I ended up moving back to Texas toward the very end of junior year, and I broke up with my boyfriend of 1 year, but that's a whole other story. So I let myself heal my whole senior year, And towards the end, I decided to contact Tony. Why? Why contact him, girl? Leave him in the dust. Leave him where he was at. Leave him in the dust, girl. Throw him to the side. So now they've reconnected and started being friends with benefits again. But Tony told me that he had just come out of a 2-year relationship with some girl a month ago. I really didn't know, but I found it fishy that he moved on so fast, especially from a 2-year relationship. But fast forward 2 months later, and we end up catching feelings for each other, but we still keep our thing on the low, and this went on for a couple more months until I started to see some red flags. Girl, there were red flags all before this. There were so many red flags all before this, all over it. He is community eggplant. This math ain't mathing, right? Something, and I just, it's too much. So I started to see red flags that he just wanted to have sex with me when he had to let some shit out. For example, we were in the middle of having sex when all of a sudden he stops and starts to get on his phone and just kept going. What did you expect, girl? That is not your boyfriend. You talking about we ended up catching feelings for each other, girl. I don't think that was a we situation. And I hope you don't think I'm being hard on you. Like, I really hope you're still not in this shit, because it's like, girl, this is not mutually beneficial. You need to leave him alone. This is not mutually beneficial, because if this was really like a friends with benefits type of deal, you would not care that he pulled his phone out, because you would still be getting your fit. You wouldn't even be looking at him, girl. You wouldn't even be focusing on what he's doing. Like, you need to walk away. You need to walk away, like dead ass. You need to leave it. He ended up taking me home because I was really mad at what happened. So we talked it out, and he said it was his mom texting him. Ew, Nick, that's worse, bro. You should have just lied. You could have came up with a better lie than that, bro. I would have said straight up it was another girl. Like, y'all are not in a relationship. But I questioned it because he has never done that before. But he said that he's not using me and that he really does like me. Girl, then why are y'all smashing in the shadows? Like, you need to cut it. I forgave him and we kept going. Soon after that happens, TJ, one of his used to be very close friends, started to text me on Snapchat, and he ended up catching up, but he noticed that I was talking to Tony from one of my Snapchats. He ended up telling me that he wants no parts to do with him and that he wishes me good luck. I questioned him, and he said that Tony rarely stays loyal and that he almost cheated on his 2-year relationship. A couple of weeks go by, and he starts to think about his ex-girlfriend and their relationship. So I told him that it's better to just be friends, since he still hung up on his ex and didn't give himself time to heal. I ended up asking him why he broke up with his ex, and he said it was just not working out anymore. And I still have feelings for him, but I don't know what to do anymore, because he's going to have the house to himself for a week, and he wants me to come over and hang out with him. Niece. Niece. If you don't leave him alone, girl, like, this is really, If you don't leave him alone, leave him alone. You were never his first priority ever the whole time you've known him. Ever, girl. He is not worth your time. Leave him alone. And she over here talking about, I don't know, because he wants me to come over and hang out. And I told him I don't want to do anything sexual with him. And he said it'll be the last time we do anything sexual. I don't know what to do because I really do like him. And obviously I want to have sex with him, especially at his house, since we've been doing it in the car this whole time. Baby girl, please do not think I'm coming at you from like I'm giving you a tough love type of thing. I just really want you to have more respect for yourself, because the fact that you've just been letting this man fuck you in a car, bro, like, this is horrible, bro. You deserve so much better. You deserve to be shown in the light and not fucked in the shadows. You deserve to be put on the forefront. You deserve to be with somebody who chose you first and not settled because the friend didn't want him no more. You deserve so much better than this. You're young. You got so much to look forward to. This man don't even have his own house. He has to wait until his parents leaves the house to himself. Like, come on, man. The vehicle. Y'all are killing me in this chat. And you really, really should. If you don't think there ain't more girls, you naive, bro. Who the fuck do you think he was really texting? He's literally ashamed of, right? Like, fuck him, girl. Y'all said what month are these stories from? This is like spring, summer 2020. She says, so she feels better because she's about to go from the car to the bedroom. No, seriously, like, the bar is at the dirt, girl. We need to get you back up. You are such a pretty young girl. Come on, niece. We need to lift you back up. You really need to leave him alone. These are the type of dudes that, like, purposely do shit like that just to say that they had you type shit. Like, you really need to leave him be. You've moved to all these different places. Like, why him? Why him, bro? Why him? So she says, I don't know what to do. I really do like him, and obviously I want to have sex with him, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if he's playing me. Girl, he's playing the fuck out of you. Please help me out and give me some of your good advice. Should I go to his house or not? And do you think he's playing me? Thanks and love you. He is playing the hell out of you. It started off mutual, and then it got lost in translation. The second one little measly drop of feeling gets put into situationships, you need to cut it off and dip. You need to cut it off and dip. Okay? What he did is, you're right, he didn't give himself enough time to heal, and he needed an emotional comfort along with the sexual comfort, and he did that shit and latched onto you with that emotional comfort, and now you over here thinking that that is for you, when in reality he's just pretending that you're his ex. Again, sorry if I'm being harsh, but you are just too pretty, you're too young to be dealing with this type of shit, because next thing you know, you're gonna get pregnant and be tied down to this fucking bum. Like, please, girl, get out while you can. What do y'all got to say? Because he is playing you, bro. Playing the fuck out of you, girl. And it just makes me so angry, because you just look like you have your whole future ahead of you, and here you go. Like, he does not care about you. The car, answering texts while they was fucking in the car. Exactly, Nandi just took all of his relationship trauma and just threw it all on her. Like, you deserve so much better. You deserve to be number one, numero uno. Not, oh, he just broke up, so we're fucking, or, oh, he didn't want my friend, so we fucking. Like, no, girl. You said, can I draw her? Do I even have anything to draw over here? Do I? I don't think I got any paper, y'all. I can't. Oh. This paper got like... Yeah, I don't have any paper big enough. Sorry, I can't draw her today. Y'all will see me draw this week, though. I'm gonna do a draw with me this week. But... yeah, this is too much. Girl. Let me know in the comments below what advice you would give her if you've been in her situation. Her her situation isn't too unique, but it is unique in the sense where she is open to friends with benefit situations. But I just feel like the benefits part is the gray area for her, in my opinion. If you have any advice for her, any big sis auntie advice, please leave it in the comments below, because we're about to get into the title story, girl. We are about to get into the title story. We've been on here for an hour. Y'all, the title is my boyfriend low-key gay or bisexual? And yes, Ori both said, they're teens, right? Or early college. Yes, exactly. Like, girl, go live your life. This is like the best part of your life, bro. Like, you're young, you're pretty, you're educated. Like, this is the time, girl. Like, don't waste it on a dusty. Like, trust me. That rhymed. Don't waste it on a dusty. Like, trust me. Let me stop. Don't waste it on a dusty. Like, trust me. Okay, let me stop, y'all. Okay. Is my boyfriend low-key gay / bisexual? Girl, the rain just started pouring, girl. The rain just started pouring. Look, my first reaction to this title was, did you ask? I'm not going to lie. That was my first reaction. Because I feel like in 2021, that is something that you should be asking. Like I told y'all before when I saw that TikTok video, when you're dating, you should be asking, are you interested in men or women? Do you have a girlfriend? Does somebody think they're your girlfriend? Does somebody think you're their boyfriend? These are things we need to be asking, especially in today's climate where people like to pretend like they're not homophobic and shit. That's something you need to get off the, like, we need to get that date number one, girl. We need to know what's going on. And, you know, I got my own little opinions on people's certain preferences and shit, but I'll save that for another video. Maybe I'll talk about preferences in a draw with me or something like that. And I mean, like, everybody has the right to choose who they date. And if you're one of those girls that don't like dating bisexual men or whatever, that is your right. So maybe that's a conversation you need to have on the first date. If that's something that is a complete deal breaker for you type shit, I'm not going to be one of those bi girls that be like, oh, well, you're biphobic if you don't fuck me. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. It will save a lot of people energy and time. The same way if I'm dating a straight guy, I need to know straight up, are you homophobic? Because my friends are gay. I'm into gay shit. So let's get this over with on the first date. Like, period. Yep. Questions to ask. Do not be afraid to ask these questions, because you will get disappointed down the line. Off rip. Talking about it's fun to play at the YMCA. Oh my God, y'all are killing me with this shit. So let me get into it. They said, hey dude, I love your videos and your personality is so bomb. Thank you so much. I've been thinking about writing in a story for the tribe for a while now, and this is a situation I need y'all advice on. So I have a few friends that I could talk to about stuff, but I get awkward talking about sex stuff, and I don't really like talking about sex with my friends. But I have no trouble telling Naja in the tribe. Girl, see me, I don't really like talking about sexual stuff like that either. Like, I don't mainly talk about sexual stuff like with my partner, but I don't really care to get too, like, you know. So I'm with you, but why is this the place where you're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna spill the sexual tea here, girl. You know I don't like reading it, girl. So here's the situation. I'm in my mid-20s and I've always identified as bisexual. But as I get older, I've just started saying I'm attracted to some people. Like we said last time, girl. Does that make sense? Yes. I'm attracted to both male and female, but a little bit more towards women. Well, I've been in a relationship with this guy who is turning 30 this year. Girl, he ain't gonna change. He's 30. He's stuck. He's stuck in his ways, girl. It's done. Girl. Well, we've been together for over a decade. Wow. Right, his big age. Right, Zay. Jasmine said if he's bi, then why does she care? Bro, the gag is a lot of bi people have preferences and shit too. That's why I said, like, I might do a video on preferences with my draw with me and, like, talk about shit like that, because a lot of bi girls have preferences where they want to date, like, these hyper masculine ass straight guys. Like, it's crazy, girl. The biphobia be real, girl. The biphobia be real. But yeah, I want to know, how old are you, right? Did y'all meet each other in like high school or something? That's the vibe I'm getting. But every person's different. Everybody's different. That's the beauty of the world. But anyway, she said they've been together for over a decade. He knows my sexuality and is cool with it. And as we get older, we've been trying new stuff to spice up our sex life. One of the new things is watching flicks together. Let's say that. We're watching flicks together. I personally like flicks, but I'm a little bit more selective on what I like to watch because a lot of things turn me off. Girl. So we've been watching flicks together for, we've been watching stuff together for like 3 or 4 years now. Look, Daniel talking about, I'ma head out, right? Like, this is too much. Your ass talking about, I don't like talking about sexual shit, but I'm over here watching flicks with my man for 4 years. Like, what? So a few weeks ago, we were doing our thing, and I suggested to watch something. So we usually watch The Hub, but this night he brought up another website he likes to watch. Oh no, y'all, I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared. Y'all said, hold on, Tetra said, can we talk about how they've been together for 10 years? Grooming much. All right, y'all, look. Look, if they've been together for 10 years and he's 30, and that means they got together when they were 20, but she said a little bit over, so I just added more. So I was like, maybe they met in high school. That's not grooming. Just because you're in a relationship with someone for a long time does not mean that they're grooming. It just means they've been in a relationship for a like if two adults start, for example, when I met Daniel, I was 19 and Daniel was 21. And if we are together for 10 years, does that mean I was groomed? Like, that don't make no damn sense. You said he was 20 and she was 15. When did they say that? Who said that? Who said that? She said she's in her mid-20s. Okay, so if you're in your mid-20s and y'all have been together for 10 years, so that would be like 15, 16, and like a 20-year-old. Child. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack. Girl, you definitely ain't about to get him to change no type of ways. The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. The fact that you said mid-20s just lets me know you don't want us to do the math. Look at y'all in the chat. Oh, right. The fact you said mid, you don't want us to do exact math, girl. Something ain't right. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack here. So, he pulled up another website he likes to watch. I guess from how turned on he was, he decided to show me a certain category that he really likes to watch. Well, it was specifically trans female videos, but the category had, the derogatory term. In my opinion, I feel like it's derogatory. Shit, RuPaul stopped saying it on his show. So, yeah. And he was really into it. And I tried giving it a chance, but I get really I get turned off by male genitalia. Girl, you're fucking male genitalia. Look, again, this is people's preferences. There's some bi people that it's whatever, but it just don't make sense to me because it's like, bro, you're in a 10-year relationship with male genitalia. Like, that don't make no sense. But again, everybody, you can fuck whoever you want, bro. Fuck who you want. I'm not trying to dictate how people do what they do, but it just don't make sense to me personally. But I'm not going to, you get what I'm saying? Y'all do you. Y'all do you. Do you, boo. Right, Kiki? Confusion. Wait, so what were they watching before that? I guess just regular, like, I don't know, not transgender women apparently, because this is the first time he brought it up to her. Like, my thing is, not the male genitalia, though, because it's like, girl, you fuck male genitalia. Like, let me just leave it, y'all. Let me stop. Let me leave it. So, Girl, this don't make no sense. You said I get turned off by male genitalia, but you like getting eggplant. And eggplant is a do you not know what a genitalia is, girl? Do you not know what a genitalia? I think that's like what's going on here. I don't think she knows like what a genitalia is. Cause I feel like if she did, she wouldn't have said that head ass shit. Cause right after that, you said you like getting eggplant. What? Girl, you're not making no sense, girl. Oh my God. Cage said being attracted to trans women isn't gay or bi though. Bro, my thing is fuck all the labels. If you're attracted to something, you're attracted to something. But what doesn't make sense to me is if you like dick and you see a dick, like, I don't get, girl, I just don't get it, girl. I don't get it, girl. I feel like if you like somebody, you like somebody, period. But anyway, so they're watching. And she says she's just really picky about who the person is. And I personally don't watch porn that puts all the attention on the eggplant. Does that make sense? So I'll give her this. She did say initially she leans more towards, you know, bio women, I guess, when it comes to her bisexuality. So I could see how you wouldn't want, you know, male genitalia all up in there. But it's just like, girl, don't act like you don't be fucking on some peen, girl. Come on now. Callie says, like my mom says, if I don't know it, I don't do it. Pretty much, like, bro, there's no point in being disrespectful and all that shit, right? Like, but anyway, she says, but it's different with her boyfriend because she just gets turned on with her boyfriend specifically. But eggplant in general doesn't really turn me on. Y'all, I don't know, maybe... Y'all, I hate talking like this. Y'all know I don't like talking sexual on here, bro. But, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fucking freak of nature because, like, I just don't care about certain things, bro. Like, I just like everybody. And there's only so much that you could have. Like, there's only so much you can have downstairs, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just a freak of nature because I just don't be thinking this deep about it. Like, I don't know. If you like it, I love it, girl, right? If you like it, I love it, girl. Like, right? Kiki said everybody confused in this story, right? I just... Maybe I am the greedy bisexual, I guess, because I don't know. No, thank you, Minnie. Like, if you have a preference for bio women, that's fine. But just don't be disrespectful. And honestly, I would have checked my boyfriend, period, because it's not about the type of category it is, but it's the fact that the label of the porn category just lets me know that whatever site you were watching was not progressiveness at all. Like, if you're calling her the word that RuPaul himself took off of Drag Race, like... I don't know. There is a lot to unpack with this, y'all. My lettuce, bacon, tomato senses are just like tingling, y'all. It's just too much to unpack with this shit. But anyway, she said, I was trying to fake the interest in the videos because I didn't want to make him feel bad, but I'm just not into it. I get turned on by female genitalia. Can we stop saying like genitalia? Can we stop talking about that part? Like, it just makes me uncomfortable, bro. I don't like that. So the girls in the video were very pretty and they had boobs. They had big boobs. So it was all good. But as soon as the video turned to the attention, I was just as dry as the Sahara Desert. Well, girl, why didn't you just communicate that? Like, why didn't you communicate that with him? I don't get it. Like, something ain't right. Like, maybe it's just something like you just need to tell him. Like, I would just tell him this, girl. Like, I don't know. Anyway, she said the whole situation was really confusing for me because my boyfriend can be very this is why it's confusing. She says it confused me because my boyfriend can be very homophobic to gay men. Look. I thought you were going to say it was confusing for me because I just realized, like, wow, maybe I'm not sexually attracted. Girl, you said it's confusing because your man is homophobic. This will not, as a bi girl, this will not have confused me whatsoever. The term that he Googles to look up trans girl porn, I would have known right off rip this man was homophobic. I would like the fact that you got to get all in your mood to try to show me what you really like and it just so happens to be LGBTQ plus content. knew you were homophobic. Like, girl, if you don't dump him and move on, like, it seems like he is stunting you for real. Like, he is stunting you for real, girl. Like, they both lost. They both lost in the sauce. Girl, talk about, but you over here being transphobic. Here's my thing. I'm not going to go around and say if somebody don't wants to fuck somebody that there's something phobic. But when you over here talking about genitalia and shit, like, can we not do that? Like, that's not cool. Like, don't be doing all that. Like, even if that is how you really feel, girl, that's your table talk. You need to keep that between y'all. Like, that ain't it, girl. That ain't it. That is not it. But yes, he is definitely projecting. Like, that wouldn't even surprise me at all. She said about 7 years ago, ooh, child. See, this is the problem, too. When you be in these shitty-ass long relationships, that shit just sound awful. 7 years ago, I was on his phone. And when I opened up the web browser, it popped up a video of some more trans porn. You know, that's what he likes, girl. Get over it. Shout out to Angelica. She said, love you in the tribe. Your videos literally get me through work. Also, I finally caught a live. Yes, welcome to the live, girl. Welcome to the live. But right, Kibo, not you over here fetishizing trans people and homophobic at the same time. Like, girl, it's too much. This is too much for me. And this is why I said on the first date, even if you're a bi girl and you know you do have a certain type of, we're not going to sit here and play fucking ignorant. These straight dudes want to get with bi girls and pan girls and trans girls, stuff like that, who are bi, pan, whatever, to have threesomes. Okay, and they think like, oh yeah, I'm with a bi girl. I'm gonna be fucking all these hoes. Girl, trust me, that's not the world we live in anymore. Like, it's not it, girl. These men are homophobic and can be low key dangerous. They may hurt your friend. Like, you will make yourself in turn not a safe person to be around. Like, does that make sense to anybody? Like, you will in turn make yourself not a safe person to be around by associating with a homophobic ass man. Like, what? And then especially if he's keeping all this shit secret and shit, what do you think's gonna happen if he actually takes the next step and meets up with the trans woman and it gets out? Like, bro, that shit can get dangerous real quick. Real quick. Like, it can get dangerous real quick. Real quick. Really, really, really quick. Like, I'm seeing what y'all are saying in the chat. Talking about he is confused and so is she at this point. No, it's just a whole bunch of confusing. No, it really is a dangerous way of thinking. It is very dangerous because just because you're okay, like, you don't know what could happen. That shit is not safe. So it's been years of him watching basically trans girl porn, and I'm assuming what's bothering her about it is that the trans women are pre-op. That's my assumption because she just keeps talking about the genitalia, girl. And she said as of recently, he shared his interest of the category with me. So you knew for some time. Girl, I would have called him out. I would have been like, oh, so this is how you feel? Like, you don't like gay people, but T, do we need to talk? That's what I'm saying. Like, this should have been the first conversation before you wasted a decade of your life, girl. So there's been times when we're really into doing our thing and he does stuff that makes me think that he wants to try some eggplants. Right, it's the ignorance for both of them for me, right? I'm just like, I'm over here struggling to read this. I'm struggling, bro. So she said that he does stuff that makes me think that he wants to try an eggplant. What could he possibly do in bed with you that makes you think that he wants? Oh my God, Kiki said, girl, if you don't shut up and get the fucking strap. No, really, like, this could, like, but that's the thing. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack, and I'm not nobody's therapist, so I'm not going to be the girl to do it. But there is a lot to unpack here. There's a lot. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe he is a little bisexual himself. He's always attracted to gay men. But you said he be saying homophobic stuff to gay men. Yeah, you said my boyfriend can be really homophobic to gay men, but now you saying he's always attracted to gay men. Girl, this is giving me has he cheated on you or something before? Like, there's a lot of trust issues here. It's just odd. Just oddness. I don't know. This is just getting more confusing. More and more confusing. Like, because this just don't make sense to me. It almost seems like a jealousy factor. Like, I'm so confused. So y'all saying he homophobic because he in the closet. No, he definitely just projecting. That's what I'm thinking also. And it's made me wonder because he's always attracted to gay men. I think she means like gravitates towards gay men. No, really, Kibo, I think it really is a miscommunication because the homophobia is stemming from pure curiosity and self-hatred. Right, fetishizing. It's the confusion. Girl. So it's even made me wonder, do gay people sense something about my man? He gets mad because he says he doesn't mind gay men, but he doesn't want them anywhere near him. I think he's scared of them clocking him. I feel like he probably has cheated. Like, let me know, girl. Has he ever cheated on you? Because, like, this is just odd to me. He probably don't want them around him because they would probably spill his tea. He probably already know them, girl. Like, what? Make sure y'all like this stream. Thank you. Who said that? Thank you, Cher. Make sure y'all like this stream. Because this is the last story, y'all. But let me know, am I reaching? And because this is a pure assumption, y'all. This is pure assumption. Like, I feel like maybe the reason why he's like, I don't want to fucking talk to these gay men, but they always gravitate to him. He probably know them, girl. He probably knows them. Like, he needs to just come out. If anything, why don't you sit and have a conversation with him about his sexuality? Like, be real. Like, be like, look. And you need to be real, too. Be real. Are you going to be less attracted to him now that he's, like, be real. If he comes to you and says, because for all you know, y'all in the chat, for all you know, he might be having gender identity issues. You never know, bro. You never know. You need to really sit down and talk to him and be real, like yourself be real. He need to be real. Like, y'all both need to be 100% transparent and talk about it. Because there could be deeper, because that's why I keep saying over and over, there's a lot more to unpack, and I ain't nobody therapist. But for all you know, he could be having gender issues. Or maybe he doesn't even really want to be with you for real. Maybe he doesn't like your genitalia, the way you keep talking about genitalia. Maybe he doesn't really like yours, and that's something that he's having problems with. Or maybe, like, you don't know. It's so much that could be going into this, and it could all be solved with a conversation. Like, you don't know. So I want the weekly dislike here, you know, right on time. Thanks, sis. Anyway, she says he says dumb shit about gay men. For example, he loathes Bad Baby because Bad Baby wears acrylics and acts gay. And I get annoyed with him because what's wrong with that? Girl, he wants to be Bad Baby. He wants to be able to live in his truth the way Bad Baby does, because Bad Baby does not have fragile masculinity complexes. Like, Bad Baby is okay wearing his nails, wearing his wigs, dressing up in drag. Like, so what? That's what he likes to do. And he has a beautiful girl. So what? So what? So what? You said Bad Bunny? Yeah, Bad Bunny is the isn't that like the Spanish gender fluid-esque looking guy? He got the big boobs. He got the big boobs, right? I don't see how he acts gay, though. I mean, he just dress up, girl. Like, what's wrong with dressing up? I like dressing up and drawing little shit on my face and stuff. Like, I don't know. Oh, I said Bad Baby. Oh, no, it's Bad Bunny, y'all. Bad Bunny. Not Bad Baby. Oh, God, no. But she said, leave Bad Bunny alone. I love him. It seems like my boyfriend is one of those guys who is low-key bisexual or gay and despises gay/trans men. Wow. In public because he is jealous of them. I think so. The gag, I think he is jealous. What do you guys think? Am I thinking just too much about this, or could there be something more to this? Girl, y'all need to go to couples therapy. Point blank, period. Y'all both need to go to couples therapy. Specifically, like, gay, like someone who specializes in an LGBTQ plus approving therapist. Like, y'all both need to go to therapy, bro. Because if y'all can't be real and have the conversation amongst yourselves of both of y'all sexual preferences and things that are deal breakers for you, things that make you uncomfortable. And if he can't even feel comfortable with coming to you about it, y'all need to have some type of intervention. Shout out to Zangle Docs for the donation. From one YouTuber to another, I love your work. It seems like she would accept him, but is annoyed at his fears, ? Well, thank you so much for the super chat. I feel that way too. Like, she would accept him, but I also get the gag of, like, maybe she might have a little jealousy towards the trans women. Like, because obviously that's what he wants. That's what gets him off, bro. Like, so that's like T. Like, it just is what it is. It goes both ways. That's why you said not me butchering your name. How do I pronounce it? Zanji? Is it Zanji? I said Zangi. I think I did. I'm sorry. Is it Zanji? Because now that I'm really looking, it does look like Zanji. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of the Fighty Love. He probably does not feel comfortable with you to come out. Like, and I don't know. The fact that he hid his preference in porn from you for 4 years and then one night just showed you, like, I don't know, girl. Yes, bro. I don't know. What do y'all think? Electric said they just need to go their separate ways. Or that. I mean, it could just be time to move on. Or that. Just, I think she's upset because he doesn't trust her enough to tell her what's going on. Well, the only way to do that is to change the environment. And that's why I said maybe y'all do need to go to, like, couples counseling or something to have a mediator with that. But there's definitely insecurity on both sides. Insecurity on both sides. Adriana said, I think sis in the story needs to get more education on trans peeps. Girl. Rice said, go get tested. Pit, go get tested. Kiki says, seems like self-discovery is a journey they need to take. That's my thing too. Like, I really just feel like they really need to get, like, a LGBT positive therapist and talk to both of them. I would talk to him first in the house, because that's going to be completely left field if you're just like, yeah, we need to go to, like, a therapist. You'll be like, whoa, what? You need to just tell him, like, look, these are some things I want to talk about. And for all you know, he might not be gay. Like, he might just be interested in, like, you get what I'm saying? He might not be interested in it. Like, you never know. Because at this point, all you're doing is connecting dots and assuming. And the only way to get a real answer is to just talk to him. And then you have to ask yourself, if he does tell you that he is bisexual, pan, whatever, how are you going to move forward? So now, because here's the thing, now when it becomes like, okay, yes, I am bi, pan, fluid, whatever, and I like watching trans women and I'm sexually attracted to trans women, whether it be pre-op, post, whatever. Now what? Like, now what, girl? Now what? Like, what now? Like, what are we going to do with this? That's why it's like, just ask. And that's why I'm telling y'all, this is something that needs to be done in the beginning. If this is something that is a deal breaker for you, or like, it needs to be done in the beginning. We all have standards. We all need to keep them. Like, we all need to keep. Born in July was like, there ain't no straight man that watch trans porn. Look, I'm not trying to put nobody in no box. All I'm saying is this. When it does come up that he is not straight or whatever, how are you going to take it? That's my only answer to you. And will you be accepting? What if he is real with you and it's like he just doesn't want to be with you if he wants to live in his truth? Because it seems to me he's just angry because he can't live in his truth. Y'all need that. Communicate. Yes, I agree with Kellyanne. She said, agree, talk, or walk. Period. That's it. Need that communication, especially after a decade, because y'all are getting comfortable with each other. Especially. Dejanelle said, I mean, as long as he's still attracted to me, period. That's my thing, too. As long as you're still attracted to me. But I would feel shitty as a partner if I knew my partner couldn't come to me with something this serious. So I think you guys are right. Like, she probably does feel like, damn, you can't even come to me type shit. But this is just a lot to unpack. But for the, fourth time, like I said, I am not a therapist and I ain't about to start today. So make sure you guys are notified. Again, I like to remind y'all every few seconds. Make sure you're notified. Make sure you guys are clicking the all button when you click subscribe in my Mac voice. I haven't watched Mac in a while. I might go watch him real quick after I eat. Yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are liking the video. If you guys want to see any of the podcasts before the podcasts go out, go to shopvoodoochild.com. All of my resources, shopvoodoochild.com. If you guys want your stories right on this channel, you need to email me at TRIBETEA@shopvoodoochild.com. Do not email me at shop@voodoochild@gmail. That is my old business. And don't email me at najasucks@gmail because that is the old Tribe T. This is the new Tribe T address, okay? And if you want alerts faster than YouTube, again, just sign up and become a member of the thing on my website. It'll all make sense if you go there and look at it. But make sure you guys like the video. Thank you guys so much to everybody that sent in their stories, and thank you guys in advance for those in the comments that are going to give some advice. What to look forward from me this week? We're going to do tomorrow. I haven't decided if I'm going to post my draw with me or if I'm going to post my my what they don't tell you about making money and selling shit on Fiverr, because a lot of people are using Fiverr this year because a lot of people are trying to make their own little side bread, you know. I don't know, I guess I'm just about to do like a whole little motivational like how to money series, like leveling up type shit, like, because we do tribe teas and we do give advice and stuff, but I feel like we give kind of the same advice because these are the same situations. We rarely talk about like money management, things like that, you know. So I'm just trying to do some more of that. So that'll be out this week. Obviously, we're going to have a Florida Man Friday. I don't think that I'm going to be doing a Tribe T podcast animation this week on the channel. I think I'm just going to post it on Apple Music, Spotify, and stuff like that because I do have a lot of work to do. And no shade, but those videos don't be really getting views, and animating y'all stories takes a lot of time and effort. So I'm just gonna take a little break this week. But if the podcast is still going, I'm just not gonna be uploading it. It is raining sideways, y'all. What the hell? And I oop. Okay, I'm outie. What else can y'all expect from me? I'm just trying to give y'all the rundown of the content. I'm going to be posting a how-to video on my hair on like Instagram and shit. I might post it on here. I haven't decided yet. And the topics going up for the Naja and Daniel podcast are going up. And what else? Oh, I'll be posting a blog post on my website as well. And we got ads on my website now, y'all. So please go and show me some love at shopvoodoochild.com. I finally have ads on my website. Make this fucking money, y'all. I'm really trying to level up. Thank you guys so much in the chat saying that you love the podcast. I appreciate the support so much. Yes, I know y'all love the animations, but they're not free. I do have to pay for them. It does take a lot of time, and I just can't do it this week, girl. I am going to be posting a new episode probably either like tomorrow or the day after. And yeah, if you don't have Spotify and you don't have Apple Music and stuff, you could always watch my podcast for free, $99 on my website, okay? Like the stream, y'all. Thank you guys so much again, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.